What's the 3 words again?
News Now, California.
News Now, California. Okay. News Now, California. News Now, California.
I am cooperating. You're violating my Fourth Amendment rights.
No, stop.
Outside.
You're violating my Fourth Amendment rights.
Hey, you guys cannot come in here without a search warrant.
Get the
going to be
phone.
I'm
tased.
videoing.
Get the phone.
Cooperate.
I'm cooperating.
We're
Just
finding
don't.
you to be
I'm not
tased.
fighting you.
We're finding you
I'm
to be
not
tased.
fighting you.
Outside now.
Walk outside so we can talk.
Okay. Enough. I didn't do anything. You just tased me for no reason.
Taser deployed.
Stop.
Outside.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Stop.
What am I being detained for?
Outside.
What am I being detained for?
Just stop resisting.
I'm not
So we talk to
resisting.
you.
I'm not resisting. No, don't take his phone.
No.
Don't take his phone. Don't take his phone.
back.
I'm good. I've chilled the whole time. I haven't done anything.
Relax.
I haven't resisted.
All we're
Officers.
trying to do is talk to you.
I am behind my back. This is unbelievable.
No, I know.
This is
They
unbelievable.
walked in the house without a search warrant.
This is unbelievable.
Okay.
It's all on film. Get my camera.
It's on my phone too.
It's on
now.
my phone. The whole thing is on film. The whole thing is on film. Jack, follow me and record.
Right this way.
Follow me and record. Okay.
Give us space.
I'm not.
Give us space.
Okay.
No, Jack.
What's
record
your
the whole
space?
thing.
What's your space?
Jack, record the whole thing. Oh, you're recording.
Give us space.
Does this look like enough space?
Camera fell somewhere back there.
What am I doing? You don't twist the handcuffs. You're injuring me. I'm not resisting.
Downey, do not let him in my house.
Can you please? I am so calm and you're resisting.
Close my door. Lock it.
I haven't done anything, bro. You saw that. You saw the whole thing and it's all been recorded.
It is.
I didn't resist.
I know.
I didn't do it. You know. See, he acknowledged that I didn't resist, Jack.
Yeah, I have it on video.
I didn't resist.
But we asked you to stop, right?
I didn't do anything against your instructions. This guy came into my house without a warrant, without any probable cause.
Let me just talk for a second.
I said I don't know anything.
Sir, you guys need to leave my house. Your guy ain't here, and I have not given you any permission to come into my house. You don't have a warrant to search in my residence.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, provide it. Show it to me.
Probable cause, okay?
All you've done is come in here and act like bullies.
It's called probable cause, okay? The gentleman that we're looking for, he has a felony warrant against him.
And what link does he have to this house? This house is owned by a Davis. It's been owned by a
Actually,
Davis for 100 years.
You can take me all you want, okay?
I'm gonna. You guys are acting like bullies. Honey, lock the front door. Yes, I am taping, because you guys are acting like bullies.
Hey, so let you know we are audio recording you as well. Okay?
But that's great.
So, listen, we have a felony warrant.
You have
word
not
that
shown me anything.
Do you want a copy of the warrant?
Yes,
We
if
can go just
provide
send
a
you copy
warrant
of the
that shows that you can come into my house. This guy ain't here. I've never heard of him. And you guys are just saying you have evidence that he's here. What is that evidence?
We
You
were
haven't
told
said
he would
anything
stay
to me.
here.
Oh, by who?
This was given information from a
I know, it's a
confidential
secret.
informant. We can't
So
tell
you guys
that.
have secret information that you can't give me that says you can come to my house. So
Listen,
did you-
we have a
did you
felony
find
warrant
him?
To look for, no, sir,
Okay,
we
so
have
you
not
guys
found him,
bullied
so
your way into my damn house, and you didn't find anything. So
I
what are
didn't
we gonna
bully
do?
my way into your
Oh,
house.
I know.
came and
Your
showed up
your
here.
buddy did.
I opened the front door.
Yeah, you're a bully,
I opened the
and
front
he's a
door.
bully.
I opened the front door. I
Uh-huh.
talked to. Is that your wife? Or your
Yeah,
husband?
my wife.
I told
And I'm
her
sure
what-
she didn't give you
I
permission
told
to
her
come
what
into
was
our
going
house.
on. When
How
we
long
had,
have you lived here?
I lived here for 2 years.
2 years. And you don't know who this Gary Lynn Baker is?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Okay. You didn't
But
find
you're
out.
really not doing a good job making any friends in the community here.
Okay. Well, we're sorry for the intrusion, but we're here.
No,
because
you're
of what's
not.
out here.
You're being nice, and these two guys are being.
I was
So-
being nice at first, and then now you're raising
Until you
your voice and
waited till your
cursing us.
buddy pushed his way and walked out of my back door behind me. I didn't want you guys coming in
The only reason I
here.
pushed my way out the back door right here is because it was locked. You were standing in front of it while I already had walked through the house.
I came
Okay.
into my house without permission. Thanks.
With a warrant, we don't have to have your permission.
You haven't shown me a warrant.
Go get the warrant.
You're
and we'll bring
blocking
it
me.
back
You guys
to
are blocking me.
God.
We'll be back.
So you guys didn't find anything, so why are you still here anyway?
You have to think so.
You didn't find anything. There's no evidence that your guy's here. You just walked into a resident's house and for no reason. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate your service to the community. Back into my damn lamppost, we're gonna have a problem, bud. Took 3 you guys to come here, provided no warrant, no evidence, just said they could come in.
Rick, the family has identified 2 officers they say are involved in this video, a Corporal Brennan, who they say initially entered the home, and an Officer Schmidt, who they say threw Ms. Rena Mellerson to the ground. We have yet to hear back from the police union, and at this point, police are not releasing the body camera video on those officers.
I hope this will never happen to anybody else again, because it's not a good feeling.
For the first time, 76-year-old grandmother Rena Mellerson, who was thrown to the ground by a Baltimore County police officer last week, is speaking about the incident captured in this viral video.
Do you trust police in Baltimore County where you live?
Well, all of them are not the same. Some are good and some are bad. You just don't know which one you're going to be dealing with.
Barely walking, you slam her like that.
The family alleges the officer barged into the house in Gwynn Oak and deployed pepper spray in the home, traumatizing the grandchildren.
I didn't know what they did.
Before another officer responded and threw Ms. Mellerson to the ground. Police have not spoken about the video, but in a statement, Baltimore County's police chief called it unsettling to watch and said there would be an expedited investigation. The family is just glad someone was recording.
So all this started when officers were responding to a Crime Stoppers tip at this apartment community, at which point apparently an officer walked into the wrong apartment. That's not all.
But nobody told you to come in here.
A family in fear demanding this cop wearing a mask and holding a gun gets out.
Had his gun out saying, oh, what a man with a gun, what a man with a gun. We are like nobody in here.
Opelika police telling Local 10 News officers were looking for an armed suspect in this apartment community on Northeast 22nd Avenue in Opelika Thursday. Concerned for his 8-month-old baby boy, Jeff Byron took out his phone and started recording when he claims this officer barged into his home.
Why he coming in here open his eye while my son right here, man?
Moments later, the officer smacking his phone off his hand.
When I asked him what a search warrant was, he said he didn't need a warrant to enter this premises right here.
The police chief sending Local 10 News this statement saying they cannot comment on the exact facts of an active investigation, but it takes any and all allegations of misconduct very seriously. Any allegation of police misconduct will be investigated immediately.
Okay, everybody, if the videos you just watched got your blood boiling and you upset, wait till you see this one. All I can say is if you guys get so upset after watching this video that you are going to break your cell phone because you watched it on your cell phone, or you're going to break either your laptop or iPad because you watched it on either one of those, that is on you. I am only the messenger. I take no responsibility for your actions because you were upset watching this video.
I represent Dustin Ellswick, and Dustin is the guy who lived in the house in that video that you may have seen where the deputies who were not wearing uniforms in Putnam County searched the inside of his house, the really creepy search video. So Dustin's my client in that case, and we're looking forward to moving that case along. So I thought I'd post kind of an update video with some of the information that we've learned and some pictures and information that was not posted in the first video. So the first part of the video, and it's all time-stamped, shows, if you look up towards the top of the field that's in the view, you see the white truck coming in. And that's one of the police officers' vehicles, and you'll see that there are also other vehicles. But first, take a look at this. This is the gate that they had to get through to even drive up the driveway. And there's the lock they cut to open the gate. And if you look back at your screen, look in your lower left, see the truck? There goes the truck. And if you look very closely, you'll see the black vehicle going by? That's an unmarked Putnam County police cruiser, Ford Explorer. And if you look carefully, you'll see a second black Ford Explorer police cruiser. And it should be coming it's right there, see it? So we have the white truck, we have two Putnam County Sheriff's Department black police cruisers. So how'd they get in the house? They crossed the creek, they park, and they climbed in the window. And here you can see exactly where they climbed in the window. That's from the outside. And this is how it looked from the inside. They pushed out the window unit, and it had a window mount. And this is, this is the same video. This is sped up a little bit, but this is what they were doing inside. They're searching the house, they're looking for drugs, they're looking at drawers. And that's when, this guy, he finds Dustin's friend's ashes. And he shakes him, he smells him, he looks at him, and he ultimately performs a field drug test. And it doesn't come back as drugs because it's not drugs, it's ashes. And so he just throws it on the ground, and that's where Dustin finds it, with bits of his friend's bones still in the drug test kit. Now this is an important part of the video. There we see Mr. SWAT team walking across the bridge. He's got the vest on, says sheriff. He's got all his tactical gear. But what's really important is watch the end of this, because this is the actual moment that the video camera had its wires cut. Now watch, you'll see it freezes as right there. That's the moment that the wires were actually cut on this camera. And that's the guy, we believe, who was on the bridge. All prepared for his work. And there is that camera that was cut exactly how it was found. And as you see, we saw the moment it was cut, and luckily for Mr. SWAT team, we can prove that he wasn't the one who cut the cords on the camera, because you can see him at the time the cords were cut, and he was on the bridge. But here they are again. They're searching the inside. And they're looking, they're basically looking everywhere. And since I originally uploaded the first video, we've had dozens and dozens and dozens of other people call who've had experiences with the sheriff's department or with these same groups of guys. And we will be representing some of them in claims against the county, claims against these individuals. It does look like there's a pattern of their behavior here from what we've heard so far. But a lot of people have given complaints to us that have very similar stories of these guys coming in their house, and while they're there with no warrant and no permission to enter the house, and then when they get in there, they look all intimidating. They're not wearing uniforms. Sometimes they have guns out, and they try to intimidate somebody who's in the house, or the kid that's there, to give up his bag of pot, whatever, or try to tell him who he bought it from. And when they leave, they take things with them, such as money, or whatever little bit of pot they found, or guns even. So very concerning allegations, and we're looking into all of them. If you have any information, obviously let us know. Here towards the end of the video, again, if you look at the very top, you see one of the police cruisers leaving. And then there's the white truck leaving. And I'm not sure if you can see the third one leaving or not. But yeah, there's the second police cruiser. So one truck, two police cruisers, no doubt about it, caught on that video. And that camera was out of reach. No one would have seen it there. So why were they there? Well, this is what they showed up with right here. It's a petition for summary relief, wrongful occupation of residential property. So it's an eviction lawsuit. So this is just the summons. You can see, for some reason, they said Brett Payne, the county process server, served it. But here's the result. It never went to court, was settled out of court. So there never was an eviction, we know that. This is how they left the house. They pulled Dustin's guns out of the closet. They pulled his AR out. They photographed them. And that's just how they left it. And what you didn't know from the earlier video is you see the person walking down towards the bridge. Well, there were two people who confronted them there, who caught them at the scene. And that person right there, I believe that you'll see, is Dustin's mother. So people saw that all these cars were at his house, and they called Dustin, and Dustin was at work, because he works, and he called his mother and asked her to go to his house to see what was going on. So she confronted them at the scene. That's when they stopped her. They would not let her go to his house, and they gave her the paperwork that they were there to supposedly serve, and that's what I just put on the screen. So she kind of caught them in the act, and they had just left, and you can see her cross the bridge because she couldn't drive across it, and that's when she went and took the pictures of how they left the window they climbed through, the guns, and everything else. So if you have any other information, check out our website, civilrightslawyer.com, where we post the updates to the case. And please give us a call. The number to the office is 304-772-4999 if you have any information or if you have personal experiences with this group of guys.